Hey YouTube, how you guys doing? I haven't been live here in a really, really long time. I'm also going to go live on Facebook. So give me 1 second to make sure everything is copacetic here. All right, we're good to go. Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, everybody, what's going on? I am on YouTube streaming live and I am on Facebook streaming live. So we're going to see how this goes. All right. So today we're going to be talking about how pain literally changes the brain. All right. And this message came through last night. So this is for someone or for everyone. I don't know. But basically, what came through was that someone has been experiencing a lot of pain, extreme pain, to the point that they're kind of feeling numb now, or they are starting to shift and change the way they act or the way they do things in life. Okay. I'm getting that there's someone who specifically is dealing with infidelity, or they have an idea that their partner might be seeing someone else. And so this has been going on for a while. And the first thing that I want to do is I want to talk about pain and how it affects the brain. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Shara Prophet. I am a behavior modification specialist. I'm certified in clinical hypnotherapy. And I am the author of the Be Magic Manifestation Workbook right here. And I'm also the creator of the Be Magic Hypnosis Method. And so I teach people how to understand their emotions, how to use their emotions for their benefit, and also understanding your mind, your brain, and your nervous system and your body so that you are able to manifest and create the life that you truly deserve and desire, okay? So when we experience extreme emotional pain, it activates the same receptors in the brain as if we were experiencing physical pain. Okay. And so all of those things are fired off and are activated when we experience extreme emotional pain. And it doesn't have to be extreme, really, any kind of emotional pain that we feel. So pain can literally change the structure of your brain, especially if you've had long-term exposure to pain, okay? And so what happens is the neurons in the prefrontal cortex start to disintegrate, or they just kind of die off. And that makes it challenging for a person to manage their emotions, to manage how they deal with pain in the future, okay? And it can also make it really difficult for you to deal with stress and anxiety and depression as well. And in an effort for your brain to find this relief from this extreme pain, what happens is it starts to try and get you to act differently so that you can change the effects of this pain and you can stop feeling the pain. And usually what happens is that someone will start to engage in the very activity that has caused them the pain. And it's kind of like a Stockholm syndrome. I was just having this conversation with somebody else today, right? And so with one of my mentees today, and basically what's happening is you are starting to side with your oppressor. You side with your captor or whoever's causing the pain. You start to get on their side and you start to seek their approval, okay? So let me give you an example. Let's say a woman finds out that her man is having another affair, has somebody on the side. All right. And this is going on and on, right? She finds out about it. It hurts. He says he's going to stop, but he continues to do it over and over and over again. And she continues to stay in the situation. So what's going to happen if she doesn't remove herself from that particular situation? What ends up happening is she begins to maybe find out a little bit more about the other woman, and then she tries to become that other woman. Maybe she changes her hair color, or maybe she changes the shade of lipstick or perfume that she wears, or she tries to work out, or she starts to try to fit herself into the image that she thinks her man truly wants and truly desires, okay? And this is the brain switching off from that pain and the rejection and trying to make the pain stop. So it's like, well, let's find pleasure in this painful situation, okay? And it could be very detrimental to you as a person who is trying to shift and start becoming something that you are not, because then you can start activating like personality disorders and things like that, because now you're losing sight of who you are and what you truly desire. Okay. I kind of spoke about this in my last video when I talked about the dangers of the ethically non-monogamous relationships. Again, I am not poo-pooing on anybody who is in an ethically non-monogamous relationship. If that is your choice, if that's what moves you and it feels good to you, you truly vibrate at that frequency and it resonates with you, then you should absolutely do it. Do it by all means necessary. Live your life. But if you're choosing that from a space of pain because you have experienced so much pain, so much rejection, so many lies from the people or person in your life that you keep attracting, right? And now all of a sudden you're just saying, you know what? I'm just going to agree to this particular circumstance so that I no longer have to experience this pain. Okay? Pain can change the brain, and it is not necessarily for the better. Sometimes it is for the better, but in this case, it is not for the better, okay? In this case, your brain is just trying to figure it out. Our brains are designed to help us figure things out. It is designed to help us overcome challenges. It is designed to help us problem solve. So if you're stuck in a problem for a really, really long time, guess what? Your brain is going to start working things out and saying, okay, well, let me try this over here. Or let me try that over here. Okay. And you're basically just throwing spaghetti up against the wall to see what fits. So let me get back to the download that I got for whomever this message resonates with, whoever this is for. Okay. You are in a situation right now that is extremely painful. And you have noticed that you've lost yourself. You notice that you're not the person that you used to be. You notice that you are doing things that are way outside of your comfort zone, way outside of who you are, and you might even be finding pleasure in it. You might even find pleasure in doing it. And it may feel like this new, exciting thing, but it's happening because there is a break. There is a dissociation that has taken place because you were in so much pain. So you have essentially created another version of yourself to deal with this situation instead of just removing yourself from the situation. Okay. It is now time to stop doing this. It's not healthy. And it is causing more distortion in your personality and in your soul. It is causing more discord in your energy field. And it's going to cause you to have more wounds that you're going to need to heal. Okay. A lot of people think, oh, well, I'm just adjusting to reality, or I'm just adjusting to my situation so that I can better navigate through it. The adjustment should not be your personality. It should not be you having to sacrifice what it is that you desire simply because you feel an attachment to this person or this situation or this group of people, okay? However it resonates. You should never be sacrificing yourself, your health, your well-being, your mental health just to fit in, because that's basically what's happening. Maybe the pain will stop if I just fit in. Maybe the pain will stop if I just bend and adjust and become someone else, because who I am right now, the things that I've been wanting, the things that I've been desiring, I am not getting them. And maybe if I do this, this person will pay more attention to me. He will stop cheating. She will stop cheating. They will pay more attention to me. I'll get more likes. I'll get more subscribes because I am so tired of not having the attention or the results that I've been looking for, because that can be painful for someone who thinks that their success is going to come from outside validation, people liking and thumbs upping their videos or their pictures or their posts, right? That can be very painful for some people. So you'll see people starting to shift their personalities, change the way they look. They talk about more juicier topics, right? Just so that they can fit in, turn the pain off. Now, I'm not saying that every person who changes up their content is in a lot of pain and they've, developed this separate personality. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it can happen. I'm giving you all of the different scenarios in which this can take place so that you can be aware of it. Somebody needs this message today. So however it fits, if it doesn't fit, it's fine. You don't have to watch this video. You don't have to take this in. You can put your shield up and, say, hey, that's not my message. Let me keep moving. Okay. But I share this information with you guys because I want you to understand on a cellular mechanical level how your body and your mind works. Okay. So you're not just going with the flow of things and just thinking, oh, that's just how, that's just what happens. Like if things don't work out, you just make adjustments and you just have to change with the times. In some cases, yes. Okay. That's just like when the music industry shifted. Okay. The way in which music was promoted and made, the way artists and publishing companies and record labels had to make money, that changed. So people had to make adjustments. That makes sense. But in this case, if it's hurting you, if it's causing you a lot of pain and you're still in the situation and you think, let me do this so they'll pay attention to me. I've watched people alter their bodies just so that they can keep a man or a woman. I've watched people do illegal things just to make more money to keep a man or a woman. Okay. I've watched people take on a whole new persona, a whole new personality just to appease another person because the pain is so deep, they just want it to stop. And the brain does this on its own, right? I just gave you the science of what happens in the brain. It literally changes because it is trying to find a way out of this situation. Like, what the hell is going on? We don't like this. Let's get up out of here. Let's make this feel better. But in the long run, what ends up happening is that that lack of neurons, the neurons that are no longer there, that lack of neurons makes it harder for you to manage your emotions, to deal with stressful and anxious situations and anxiety in the future. That's what ends up happening. So I hope that this is helpful for someone, okay? If you have questions about this, feel free to set up a free consultation appointment so we can discuss it, discuss ways that you may be able to help yourself shift your energy, okay? Energetically, mentally, physically, emotionally, all right? So if you want to find me, you can, if you're on Facebook, you can click the link that is here in the live. For those of you on YouTube, my information is down here in the description box below. So if anybody has, if nobody has any questions, there's some people here in the live. If you don't have any questions or any comments, I'm going to sign off now. I hope you all are having a fabulous, wonderful Venus day, loving yourself, being good to yourself, being kind to yourself, being easy on yourself, and letting go of all of the things that just don't serve you anymore, okay? Whether that's people, ideas, belief systems, situations, okay? And if you're not able to fully pull yourself out of it right now, hopefully you are developing a plan, all right? All right, love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.